Welcome to Dope Hot and Fresh Local Sports. On this episode, we are focusing on tennis. We are out in Secunda Sasol Club. Talking to us is the chairman of the junior tennis in Highfield and Govan, Mbeki, the one and only Mr. Ethan Russo and his son, Raynard Russo.
Okay, afternoon. My name is Ethan Russo. I'm a tennis parent. And I'm also chairman of junior tennis here in the Highfield or Govan Mbeki district. And yeah, I've been playing tennis for a lifetime. And I think my biggest achievement in tennis is my kids and everything they achieved. So this is my youngest son, Raynard. And yeah, maybe he can tell us a little bit about his achievements.
Yeah, so this year I played number 1 for Hoërskool Secunda, and I've played for Mpumalanga several times. And I've also been playing for about 7 years, and it was a very great time of my life.
Yeah, so maybe I can just also mention that we are hosting a tennis tournament, a Tennis South Africa tournament here, where there will be kids from Free State, Gauteng and all over joining. And then next weekend we have our trials for the Highfield districts. So there's a lot of different kids from Mbalenhle and all over also taking part. And yeah, it's a very nice occasion, tough tennis, but in the end of the day, there's a lot of people that unite around the sport of tennis.
Did you say when is the tournament?
It's next weekend, the 17th till the 19th. So there will be about 60 players normally from all over the district.
Then the following week will be the trials.
Yeah, so this weekend, so starting tomorrow, there will be a Tennis South Africa tournament that we will host here, and then next weekend is the Govan Mbeki junior trials for the Govan Mbeki squads that will partake in tournaments
in next year. What time tomorrow?
It will start at 1:30 tomorrow, and then it will also carry on through the whole of Saturday and also most of Sunday.
Okay, so I wanted to ask what inspired him to just play tennis, not rugby, because there are other sporting codes. What interested him to play tennis?
Yeah, so in primary school he actually did all the sports that was there. You actually played provincial rugby as well, but when he got to high school you have to start making choices. And because there's simply just not enough time to do everything as we do in primary school. And I think the thing is his love of tennis, and that's one. The other thing is when you play tennis, it's you on the court, and you play for an hour and a half or 2 hours every match. So there's no standing still as you would in cricket and other sports. And I also think the thing about tennis is you can play it until you are 80 or 90 years old, whereas rugby for most kids stop when they leave school. And for most players it stops at 30-35 years old. And here at Sasol Club most of our players are pensioners actually. So it's a sport that lasts forever.
Sharing with us via your experience, what type of discipline do you think tennis can install in a young person, since you made sure you coach your youngest one to become a tennis player?
Yeah, so the thing about tennis is it teaches you more about life than any other sport, because with tennis you are on the court by yourself. There's no one else to blame for missing a tackle or not preventing a goal being scored. It's just you. So it teaches you to take full accountability of the outcome. It also teaches you how to handle pressure, because you are in this cage, and here you must do your thing. And if you hit a shot, important shot out, your dad is sitting there on the on the outside of the court, also sighing because he wanted you to make that shot. So whilst you have to be very fit as well, you have to deal with your own feelings and all the other pressures around it. So it teaches you about life, because once you go into work, those are the type of things that you have to be able to deal with.
So what message can you share with the young people, young kids especially, maybe in urban areas and also in townships about tennis?
Yeah, I think it's a very good sport to take up. We have excellent coaches that's in the townships. And we actually have a lot of players not only making the Highveld team, but also making the provincial teams and representing Mpumalanga. So so if you have a sport talent and you have a feeling for handling a ball, tennis is an excellent sport to take up. You know, it's you don't get the type of injuries or career-ending injuries that you get in rugby and those sort of sports. It will keep you fit, it will last you for forever, and you will have a lot of opportunities.
And now to a young one, where do you want to see yourself through the sports of tennis?
So in a few years, I probably want to be playing tennis South Africa and be playing at Wimbledon, obviously, and I just keep on playing. I really love the sport, so I just wish that I can not stop playing.
So any message to your peers, young ones out there, and those in township about the experience that you've experienced, that maybe you want to share a bit to inspire them, maybe to follow your footsteps?
Yeah, so I think it's a very great sport. I think that if you don't want a sport where you can get hurt very easily, like rugby or something like that, I think it's a great sport. And I think it's also one of the most difficult sports, but it's also one of the most exciting and fun. So I think most people should try it and see what they like about it.
Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity to give you an interview.